What up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the Godzilla vs. Kong Mega Godzilla from Playmates Toys. That's right, my zillions. We got the first of these two mega figures. These are 13-inch figures, really giant figures. They have lights, they have sounds, and I'm at my Site B here with no turntable, just doing these a few big guys here in a row. We did Mecha Godzilla, we're gonna do Godzilla, and we're gonna do Kong on the road to Godzilla vs. Kong, the movie. Figured 3 nights in a row doing these movies, you know, with Kong on the day of release. So I hope you join us for that after you watch your Kong and Godzilla Smackdown, that's the word I was thinking of. And then after that, we're gonna do a couple other big guys here, because why not? We're set up, might as well make it a week of big figures. But that's neither here nor there. Is this one good? Let's do the review and find out. So like I said, this guy is big, and that's why I'm doing it here. This is where I was filming, like right up to the beginning of this year, and yeah, it's just a wider area, so bigger figures, easier to do here, and this is huge. This is a huge thing, and the proportions are pretty cool. I feel like the tail could be overall longer, but that would be like the only thing. I think everything else looks pretty good. He's got really big, giant legs. A little bit smaller here, but I think it's proportionally pretty right to what we've seen before of Godzilla, and you know what looks like he is in the trailers. So you know, proportionally, I think it's okay. What's not okay? We're gonna start off the looks department really with a negative, though I do commend Playmates for trying. They filled the screw holes, which is a nice thing. I do appreciate that. The only problem is, you know, it does look too glossy. And they've made it glossy where the rest of the figure is not. And that's a bit of a bummer. So, I mean, it really does stand out. I might try to change that, because you know, I applaud the effort of them closing up those screw holes, and, you know, since this is a little bit more pricey figure, that's appreciated. That really is appreciated. They did well on this side, you know, with this whole piece. This is the button we're going to look at in a little while. And I think that looks pretty good. It's a little bit glossy, but it's not as bad as the rest. The rest has a pretty decent looking plastic quality to it, and I think it feels good. It's a nice heavy figure, but it's a big figure. It's hollow, but it's not bad. You know, like the legs are hollow. You know, there is some electronics in here, so you know that's good. The tail, while it is a little small, I think it's pretty nice. It's kind of soft here. Is this a bendy wire? Nah, it's a weird feeling tail, I gotta say. You got blue paint here, which has a couple little chips here and there, but it's an open package. It's gonna happen. There is a wash here, which you can see on the tail, and I think that looks really good. And the sculpt overall is decent. There's no doubt about it. I think it's a pretty decent sculpt. And then you go up here and you got another section of this, and this is also soft plastic, probably same type of material, the same blue plastic. But then when you get up here, you got these awesome translucent plastic dorsal fins that look awesome. I really love it. Really nice looking. They've done a great job with the translucent plastic on this line, and this is no different. Really nice sculpt, looks awesome in a translucent blue. Then you got the light blue again over here. It doesn't blend that great, but you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So going back down here, this looks pretty good. Really good sculpt. Again, you got that nice brushwork out of the paint, which is nice. I do dig it. Going into the legs here, you do have big seam lines here, but it's fine. It's a kid's toy. The sculpt is actually rather good. As you can see, it does have more of that wash on it, which, hey, you know, that's awesome. That's really awesome. Look at that. Really great paintwork in the foot. You got painted nails. Lots of paint on that one. Sculpt does the same going up. You know, these guys all have their little pose, which I like. You know, he's also standing a little bit forward, and that's, you know, par for the course so far with their Godzillas, and I don't mind it. I think it looks good. It gives them just a little bit of variance in the sculpt, which is nice, and that all looks good. You do have the battery pack here. I'm guessing that's where the battery is going to go. And you can see the plastic is a little bit different there than it is, you know, in the rest of the body. You do have a seam line going up the front. There is a pearlescence to the belly. If you can see that. That's pretty interesting, and I think it goes down the tail a little bit. It does. So that's interesting. The sculpt is decent overall. You do have voice holes there, not on the other side, but you do have them there. And the arms look pretty good, I have to say. I do like them. Arms look really nice. Again, painted that same way. Sculpt is really good. My hands make some squeaky noises, but they look really, really fantastic, I have to say. Good stuff there for sure. I do dig it. This whole side looks pretty good. This side, the neck looks not bad. And the head sculpt is actually rather nice. I really do dig it. The tongue inside looks good. The teeth, they're painted. They're okay. The eyes just in black right now look good. I'm just saying right now because you'll see. They look good. And the overall shape of this Godzilla's head looks really, really cool. So, I don't know, guys. I think this is a really nice looking Godzilla for the most part. You know, again, screw holes. The, you know, filling for the screw holes could be better. Some seam lines, but man, it's solid. It's a solid figure. It's huge. I don't know. I think it's a good looking one. It might be their best looking one. Nah, I still like the Hong Kong battle one. That's amazing. But this is a really good regular Godzilla. I mean, I gotta give him props for all the paint on this. That's really cool. Articulation on the Godzilla here. The arms move at the shoulders, and they move outwards as well as forwards and back, which is actually cool. You get a little bit outward movement, and I really do appreciate that. The wrists move. The jaw does move, but it's not like articulated. It's for the gimmick. Then the legs move a little bit forward. Nothing backwards. Oh, that one's very, very tight. The ankles do move. And this Godzilla has a 1 POA on the tail. So, not... Oh, there goes one of my lights. Not a ton of articulation, but I'll take it for this big guy. For accessories, Godzilla comes, actually, with 2 breath effects, or breath missiles. Something. Done in translucent blue plastic. They're just like, you know, typical missile things. They do look like more breathy effects at the end. And you just pop it in his mouth like so. And, you know, as part of the overall gimmick, we'll go this way because there's a little bit of a wall here and it'll bounce off there nicely. You do have this button here that's in the sculpt, which is nice. Blends perfectly in there. Part of the plastic, they just cut it right out. I do dig that. And we're going to go for it. And he should say something as well. And we'll look at that. So there you go. Lights up here. And he has a beady eye in there. I wish they didn't put that. But then we could do that again. The dorsal fins look really cool when you do that. Now that sounds more like Godzilla, but these look great. Fantastic lights. Let's see from this side. See how they light up first? I like that. I think that's really cool. There's the eyes again. So as you can hear, he does have two separate roars. The first one really does not sound like Godzilla. Unless there's something wrong with my voice box here. But that's pretty cool. But it does look goofy. The eye looks goofy. It looks way better with it not on, honestly. But it's a cool gimmick. Lights and sounds, man. Like, the lights look great on the dorsal fins. There's no doubt about it. This is cut out really, really nicely. The mouth opening and closing is cool when, you know, you both just do the roar and, you know, you want to shoot out the flame effect. It's a kid's toy. Let it go. It's fine, though. Let's do it again, because why not? Fire's really good. What more can you ask for? I think that's pretty awesome. For your size comparisons, here's Godzilla with a bunch of other Playmates Godzilla vs. Kong figures. And just to show these two on their own, as you can see, I think they scale pretty well. Kong is just a tad bit smaller than Godzilla, but he's wider, and from the looks of everything in the trailers, that seems to be the case. And my final thoughts, I really like this piece. Some little minor issues, you know, these screw hole covers could be better, but I do appreciate them actually doing it. I think the sculpt is really nice. It's painted. It's painted from top to bottom. No complaints there. And the lighting gimmick is really good. The voice box could sound a little bit better. The first, you know, time around, it sounds a little weird. But then the second time does sound like Godzilla. So that's okay. And when the eyes light up, they should not have painted. They should not have painted that eye. I think it would have been better off if it was just clear and blue light came through, and I think that would have been cooler. The shooting gimmick is fine. You know, I like that it works in conjunction with the voice box. How about that? So it shoots and it you know, yells and lights up all at yells? He's yelling. You know what I mean. Growls all at once. So not bad there. This is a cool piece. It's gonna run you about $30, and it is a Walmart exclusive, and I think it's well worth it. And there you go, guys. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts below, and if you please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook, on Instagram. Stay safe. Till next time. Peace out, peeps.